right, guys, you're gonna hear some frustration. My computer just shut off after again, not many breakdowns, but enough to where I'm pissed off. Four breakdowns, three. Let's get right back into it. I'm gonna have to run through them quick. But UFC on ABC 5, we cashed 17 something units, closer to 18. Great card. Rocky moments. We'll get into them. I wish I could get more in depth into the first four fights, but my stupid computer just shuts off without even telling me it's low on battery. Just it's absolutely ridiculous the things I have to deal with as far as uh, technology. I got to get a new computer, a whole new setup, especially with the money I make. You'd expect me to have a better setup. It's whatever, guys. I'm gonna fix it. And it'll get better. But all right, guys. We got Cedricus Dumas versus Cody Brundage. Cody Brundage. What do you know? He just didn't come to fight. Got beat up, and not beat up so much, but he did get beat up by a bit. But like he basically tried pulling guillotines, doing stupid crap that makes him notorious. He's notoriously known for doing stupid things. He just didn't want to be there, and I should have live bet Dumas after the first round, but I was hoping that Brundage would find a second gear in the second or third, but he just didn't, and he's done. Dumas, I'd like to fight. Man, I can't even remember who he was. Who was the guy that I wanted? Dumas. Who was the guy that Dumas was fighting? Who do I want Dumas to fight? It was. Ah, can't even remember. Can't even remember. I know it was someone along the lines of Oh yeah. Wait, was this 185? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Do I actually have to go back to this? 185. I want him to fight Dustin Stoltzfus. Yeah, that's who it was. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Um, Holy shit. Ugh. Okay, let's get into the next one. Jack Jenkins versus Emmers. Emmers got robbed. He won the first, and the first was close. Could have gone the other way. I give that one to Jenkins. Second, I felt definitely went to Emmers. He was landing the better shots, and he reversed Jenkins when he got taken down. I think Jamal Emmers also won the third pretty clearly as well. Dominated the round. And he reversed him when he got swept. So I think Jamal Emmers won that fight and got robbed. The judges are going to do what they're going to do. Jack Jenkins, I'd like to give you an easy opponent, and even that him, I can't remember his name. What was his name? Oh my God, this is terrible. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, Kyle Nelson. Shepe Mariscal versus Trevor Peak. Shepe was in a dogfight, showed that there's actual levels to this game. He's very technical. Trevor Peak is terrible. People actually had confidence in Peak. Yes, he's a bigger guy, but he has no technique. I'd pick a flyweight over Peak because he has no technique. That rhymes. Um, yeah, guys. Shepe Marasco. I won't be picking him a lot, but I love watching him fight. He's always there. He's a savage. Beast. If I could pick his next opponent. Oh my God, this is right at where the video cut off last time. So Marascal, beating such a legend in where Trevor Peak. I think he should fight. Um, I think he should fight someone like Gabriel Benitez, maybe, or a Demir Hadzovic if he's still in the UFC. Someone along those lines. I don't think he's quite ready for the prospects of Manuel Torres or Brabecki or maybe Chris Duncan, but you know what I mean? Just kind of ease him into the division. But yeah, moving on. We had Joshua Van taking on Zhalgas Magalov. I made a lot of money off this fight. I had Joshua Van at plus money. Man, I don't understand why these bookies had him such a dog. I thought it was a little closer than that, closer to a pick'ems, because he has a far better striking and the far better jiu-jitsu. I just thought the wrestling could get sticky, and he showed great wrestling defense. The kid's gonna be a stud. He's only 21 years old. He's my age. Well, soon to be not, but right now, he's my age. I think Joshua Van's an animal. He's got lots of potential, and I'm gonna be watching out for him. Um, yeah, he almost got that KO prop for me, but it didn't cash, unfortunately. We cashed another prop though, plus 900 ticket, and we'll get into that later. Um, Great win for Josh Van. I'm super happy for you. Oh, and that split decision was a joke. I'm so annoyed by that split decision. That really bothered me. Uh, let's see who he could fight next. Yeesh. Buys is still in the UFC to give him buys. If not, Daniel Acerta, maybe, if he's still in the UFC. Um, I don't know, Clayton Carpenter, maybe. There's lots of fun matchups for him. Moving on, we had Tabitha Richie taking on Jillian Robertson. I initially thought Robertson was going to win this fight. Well, just looking at the tape, it concluded that, man, I don't think she can out wrestle or out grapple Richie, and it just proved she can't. And she got outstruck. I just don't rate Jillian Robertson that highly, and this is a fight that proved it, that she's just not at that level. She beats girls with no jiu-jitsu, but other than that, she doesn't do very well. Yeah, great win for Tabitha Richie. Um, she's growing as a fighter. She's looking better by the fight. And I'm happy for her. She's very easy on the eyes, so you know, great fight. Let's see. So Richie is 115. What did I pick? Yeah, 115. Yeah. Okay, so next up, I think she should fight Tisha Torres. That would be a cool next fight for her. Next up, Rebecca versus Loic. Loic got leg kicks. He crumpled. That was about it. Rebecca got a TKO. Loic's a punching bag. Rebecca lands hard. Um, it is what it is. Let's see who Rebecca should fight next. Rebecca. I'd like him to fight Christos Giagos. That'd be ideal for me, but we'll see. Moving on, we had Randy Rude Boy Brown versus Wellington Turman. Another spot that really bothered me. I had Randy Brown, a lot of money on him, and I pulled out the last minute of the fight because of the beating he was taking in that third round. I was expecting non-competent judges, and for the one decision that I did do this for, they actually had a great scorecard. So really annoyed by that, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm really annoyed by that, but it is what it is. Moving on, we had Magny taking on Rowe. Rowe won that fight. Another fight that bothered me. I did overextend here in the live betting scenario. I had the easy money on Magny, so I don't understand why I even needed to do all that extra stuff. Um, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Learning lesson. That's just probably the only learning lesson of the card for me, but it is what it is. Moving on, or no, I didn't even do Rude Boy's next matchup. I don't think I did. Rude Boy, what's weight class? 170 and 170. I'll find I'll find one for them both. Matchmaker J is gonna find them something. So for Rude Boy, I think a Kevin Holland matchup would make sense. Some black on black crime. Um, I think for Magny, I think RDA, if he hasn't fought RDA already, I think he has though. Or a Vicente Luque matchup maybe would make sense. I don't know. These are some other matchups. But yeah, moving on. We had Brendan Allen versus Bruno Silva. I was really bothered by the scorecard for the last, so I took a break for a second to recoup. Bruno Silva. I wish I live bet got Allen, but it is what it is. I was waiting to see how this fight would play out, and Allen came out hot, and or not hot. I actually don't know what happened to start. I came in to when Allen they were trading on the feet, and Allen TKO'd him, and then got the stub. So yeah, great win for Allen though. He's looking like a real problem in the division. Yeah, great win for Brendan Allen, and if I can give him someone next, he's calling for crazy fights, but I think the most next realistic matchup for him would be I think would be because he's beating guys outside the top 15. So if he gets a win inside, that'll be look better. I think maybe like a Roman Dolidze fight would probably be good for him. A Roman Dolidze fight. Um, a Nasruddin Imavov fight would be good for him. But yeah, moving on. We had Gabriel Santos taking on Onama. We got good odds. In retrospect, we could have arbitraged. It is what it is. Missed out on some money. I will know for next time. I thought this was a more one-sided fight than it actually was. Gabriel Santos got made to look silly and got uppercutted. Even though he was winning the fights, he still got uppercutted and was giving up top position. It's really frustrating to watch. The kid has a lot of talent, but he just doesn't have great coaching. I don't think. I don't think his team's like, or I don't think like maybe I don't know. The wrestling is definitely not as his strong suit. It is what it is. Onama got the win. Great performance for Onama. Really cringy celebration, but it is what it is. Good win for Onama. For 145, it's a pretty stacked division. But if I could give him an opponent, um, I would have to go with man, this is a hard one for me. Um, I'd have to say Onama taking on Charles Rosa would be a good one. If he tests his fight IQ. Um, and then as for Santos, next step for him, I think would be William Gomez fight. That'd be cool. And yeah, moving on. We have Justin Tafa taking on Austin Lane. Eye poke injury. Not much else I could say. But I think they should run it back. Moving on. We have Macy Barber, the MVP of the card, taking on Amanda Ribas. I don't know why she was an underdog. I think it was because of that ground game threat, I think. But man, she shut up all the haters, defended the submissions, showed that she's still that dog that made her such a fan favorite. I am in love with Macy Barber. I love Macy Barber so much. Man, she is something else. I love watching her fight. She's a man. What a great fight! Great fight. Good showing for Ribas. Great heart. But yeah, Macy Barber. It was her night. Next up, she's in the 125-pound division against Jazz's division. So I don't think Macy and Jazz are gonna fight next, and I don't think Ribas is gonna fight for a while because of the head trauma she just took. But I definitely think next up, I think Ribas. Or I don't. I think Barber's gonna fight. Uh, I think Ketlin Chikagian would be a cool one. Barber versus Chikagian. I think that would be most makes the most sense. Really shoot her up the line. But yeah, moving on to the main event, we had Ilya Topuria. This is where we cashed a plus 900 ticket. Um, and I'll have to be honest, man. I saw this ticket and I had the tail, man. Like it was a great cash. Great ticket. A few other my buddies got plus 1600, so lucky them. Kind of wish I got those odds, but it is what it is. I'm happy with what I got. Um, so yeah, I don't know, not even half a unit turned into 4 units. So great night. Not much else I could say, guys. You guys could keep cashing with the team, and man, like over 40 units in a weekend. Not many people do that, if at all. So join up. My unit size is going to be increasing, and when my unit size is going to be increasing, the price for the membership might be getting increasing too. So join while it's cheap, and yeah, guys, like, subscribe. Oh man, what am I saying? Uh, I went on a little tangent there. Sorry. Ilya Topuria, man, what a beating he put on Josh Emmett. He showed that his cardio is there. He showed that his fight IQ is there. He shut up all the doubts that we had of him, or not all of them, but most of them. And I do think he's going to be a real problem for Volk to figure out. But he doesn't kick much, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. But yeah, great win for Ilya. The calf kicks were on point. That's the only kicks I really noticed. But yeah, great win for Topuria. Beat up Emmett bad. Um, Man, he almost had him out of there a few times, but Emmett's the toughest, one of the toughest guys around. Good win for Topuria. 145. It's a bit of a jam right now. Everything's pretty booked up. I think an Arnold Allen matchup would probably make the most sense. Um, let's get that on the go. I'd like to see that. Um, all right, guys, and then this one would be a number one contender fight. Um, or maybe Arnold Allen fights Brian Ortega. Winner of that fights Topuria for the title. I don't know. Something along those lines. Maybe mixing Qatar in there. I don't know. Anyways, like, subscribe. You know the drill, and I'll see you next time.